We had an awesome day of weather on this Sunday. Hey there, friends. I'm meteorologist Shane Smith. It is Sunday, August the 23rd, and by the time you watch this, it's likely going to be Monday the 24th. Let's get you set for the week ahead in Kentucky weather. Right now, high pressure is dominating our weather. That brought us dry conditions today and some really comfortable temperatures. Highs topped out upper 70s to lower 80s, few mid 80s showing up there in western Kentucky on the Kentucky Mesonet, but overall just really comfortable, not as humid, and it's all thanks to that area of high pressure that moved in behind the cold front. That cold front brought us storms on Saturday evening. Some of those were on the strong to severe side. Everything has since moved off to our south, and we've got a couple of days of drier weather. You look at the big picture right now, and you're going to notice that our next weather maker still back up into Canada and into the upper Great Plains, and it's going to take a couple of days before it dives down here into the bluegrass. Right now, we are into the 70s and 60s. We're going to actually wake up into the upper 50s and low to mid 60s across the state. It is going to be a very nice morning. Watch out for some dense fog, though, on the morning commute, especially for places that saw quite a bit of rainfall on Saturday. Now, your highs on Monday, not going to be too hot. In fact, we're going to be a little bit below average. Some places may not even cross into the 80-degree zone. You can see Lexington may end up only topping out around 78, 79, Berea 78, Harlan, Western Kentucky, mid-80s, but still about 5 degrees below where we would typically expect to find you all. And the overall pattern is taking a turn to the drier side, at least for the next little bit. Let's take you through starting with Monday afternoon on the HRRR model. And you're going to notice that overall the pattern looking dry. We take you into Tuesday morning. How about that? Right at upper 50s and lower 60s. It is going to feel almost fallish, not quite, but definitely a bit more comfortable than we've seen the last several days. Highs on Tuesday should top out low to mid 80s. Once again, you'll notice those heat indices not really climbing up too high. We're not going to have a ton of humidity to deal with, at least early in the week. Now, the pattern begins to change a little bit as we go into Wednesday. We wake up Wednesday morning once again into the 60s. By the afternoon, though, you're going to notice those temperatures and those humidity levels starting to climb a little bit. A few isolated showers could pop up. It's not a great chance on Wednesday. We'll call it 20 or 30%, but better chances on Thursday as our next frontal system kind of stalls out across the area off to our north. We'll be on the warm side of that front, and we'll get back into a little bit of that pattern we've been in with just a lot of heat and humidity and a lot of storms firing off that. That will carry us on into Friday. Saturday, you'll notice lows into the upper 60s, low 70s, so still kind of humid out there, and then highs just shy of 90 in the central and eastern portions of the state, low 90s out to the west. That takes us to the extended forecast, and you are going to see that as we go into the next several days, the pattern is going to shift to the warmer side once we get past next week. If we can get it to load. Uh-oh. It's not wanting to load a little bit, but anyway, here's the high temperatures. You can at least see those. You're noticing that heat building as we go into the week after next. So overall, it's going to be a little bit on the toastier side as we get into the latter half of next weekend and the beginning of the week after. So the bottom line, little early taste of fall, not quite full true fall for Monday, Tuesday, closer to where we should be, and then we get back into that kind of typical late summer pattern as we go in towards the end of the week. So overall, the forecast looking kind of calm for the first part. We go a little bit more active, although I think those rain chances may be a little bit higher as we get into Friday and Saturday than what the graphic was showing there, but we'll adjust that forecast as we get closer. Want to give you all an update on some of my social media channels. You may have seen the post earlier today. Facebook's algorithm is going a little bit wonky. I use a service called Forecastrix to help get those warnings out to y'all when they are issued, because let's face it, I'm a teacher, I'm a dad. I'm not always able to get on there and post them manually. So it's nice to have a service that can get that out to y'all. The problem is Facebook's algorithm does not like it. It is limiting the views on those, and it's limiting the views on the other content that I publish, such as severe weather live streams like I was doing Saturday evening. So because of that, I am moving all my severe weather information to either X, you may know it better as Twitter, or over on Threads if you don't want to get on X. And I understand some people do. I'm not going to get into the politics of it all, but I understand some people just don't want to be on Twitter. Totally respect that. So you'll have two places you can find that, either on Threads, which is a service from Instagram, or on X. So I still wanted to provide that service. I still think it's valuable information, but I also want to free up the Facebook feed in case I need to post videos, in case I need to do a live stream, that you guys will have a better chance at seeing it. So that is something to be aware of going forward, and I encourage you guys to follow me on either of those platforms and turn on notifications. You can find me at both of those, S. Smith Weather. You can see that down below. So Instagram carries over to Threads for the handle. So just wanted to make you guys aware of that little bit of housekeeping going forward. We may adjust that some in the future, but we shall wait and see. Until then, let's enjoy the nicer weather. Let's enjoy a little bit of a break. Lord knows we need it. And we'll see what Mother Nature has in store for us later in the week. But until next time, take care, stay weather aware, and I'll catch you guys later.